You will not dominate any conversation with a posture like this, like a pussy posture. Stand up straight, chest out, and shoulders back, bro. This is how you dominate every conversation. Number one, like I already said, bro, posture. A strong posture will do a lot of things in conversation. First of all, you seem bigger, you seem more powerful, you seem more stronger. And as well, you feel more confident. And you seem more confident. When you seem more powerful, confident, or strong, the other person will think much higher of you. And the higher somebody thinks of you, the higher the percentage is of you winning that conversation, of you dominating the person. And to have a good posture, use your back, use your abs to make you seem more taller, more powerful. Then roll your shoulders back. And preferably, if you have trained shoulders, you're gonna see that muscle. If you are trained, if you go to the gym, that posture thing will make you seem more muscular. And a person that is muscular also seems more respectable. So a good posture only has benefits, especially if you're always on your phone. Bro, literally, this fucking posture will fuck you up, bro. You seem literally like a pussy, bro. Shoulders up. Have a good posture. Chest out, bro. Number two, eye contact. If you can keep the eye contact of the different person and literally stare them across the room, or literally stare them down in front of you, makes you seem more strong or more dominant. Because in today's society, a lot of people can't hold that eye contact. Literally train your eye contact. If you can, get a friend and literally have a staring contest. And I'm not saying who first blinks or whatever. Literally who like first looks away. Of course it's not the most realistic because a stranger is much more different, or a person that you respect or maybe even fear. Holding that eye contact is difficult, but if you learn, train, holding eye contact is much easier. Number three, lead the conversation. You should be the person that asks the questions. You shall not be the person that answers them. I'm not saying you are not allowed to answer any questions. Of course you are. But if you are able to ask the questions to the person, maybe the dumbest shit like what did you do last night or whatever, it gives you the power momentum because you're leading something. You're asking something and you're getting something in return. And a person that leads the conversation, that literally like chooses the path of the conversation, seems more powerful, seems more dominant because they're like in the leading position. They're the chief of the conversation, literally, if you know what I mean. Number four, use silence as your advantage. And there's two reasons why using silence is so great. When asking a question and the person answers, but you're not satisfied with the answer, just stare them down. Just keep the silence. You're forcing them to speak more because it's gonna feel weird. They're like, wait, why is he not responding? I should ask more, I should tell more. That's what they're thinking. Of course, after 10 seconds, if they still haven't said something, then please stop the weird silence. Unless you want to be the fucking creep, then go ahead. But use silence as your advantage when questioning. And the second reason is when you're speaking about something. Let's say the dumbest shit, your employee did something bad. And then you tell him, you know what's the punishment? Or you know what's your punishment? And you use like 2 to 3 seconds of saying nothing as tension building, like literally like a cliffhanger, like a movie. That's gonna make you feel more powerful, more dominant, because the employee is gonna think like, whoa, what is he gonna say? Oh fuck, I'm not sure what he's gonna say. And that's a great way to build up dominant positions. I think we're at number 5, the tone of your voice. If you speak in a very fast manner, if you're stuttering over your words, if you speak in a light voice, like very high pitched, you're gonna seem like a pussy. You're gonna seem lower than the other person. If you want a deep voice, if you want a powerful voice, I always recommend to breathe deep. Like literally when your stomach is bulging. Literally when you're breathing in, your stomach should be bulging outwards. That means you're breathing correctly. And especially when you talk from like your deepest parts of your throat and it sounds hella sus, you're gonna have a more powerful voice. And that's what I'm doing always. If you can, speak more slowly. Think before you speak. And when you think before you speak, you're gonna have more powerful points in conversation that you can use. Because if you let everything out of your brain, out of your mouth, it's just garbage, you're gonna seem like a whack speaker. You're gonna seem like a pussy because you're just telling anything. You're just like, that's not good because you're basically like a machine gun just fucking going everywhere. When you're speaking, you have to be like a sniper. You have to be listening to your person you're speaking to and literally use the information that you get to hit them with a precise shot. Only tell or speak the things that matter. You're just telling information that's useless. Unless you need to be detailed, you're gonna seem weaker. Only speak the things that you have to speak, or only speak the things that are important, and that's gonna make you seem more dominant. Other than that, bro, enjoy your evening, enjoy your morning, enjoy noon, whenever you're watching this video. If you like this type of content, fucking subscribe. See you in the next, bro. Love you.